the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
So let's go into that. Are there more? Oh my god, there is more. Okay, this one I'm not gonna show because it was on Netflix. Okay, so let's see this one. This will make you laugh. There's a laugh here. That sniff. They call the pasta the Meg's Getty. They give me joy. I hope Meghan sees that video. Yeah, it was going around on X. 51 seconds. I'm sorry. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. Many of these will be in screenshot.
Okay, I need some lemon zest. I think the brightness of citrus.
You need lemon?
Yeah, I mean...
So you need lemon?
Lemon, yes. Yeah, hi.
They all did the wrong side. Turn it.
Oh, there.
Turn it, not too much. Turn the...
Oh.
Oh, let's see here. This is so cute. Somebody need to show this to Meghan. Maybe Daniel. I love those two. They are the sweetest brother duo. I love how no one is stepping and trying to help them figure it out after. After zesting, you should definitely do the sniff lemon test. I love them. I too hope that video go to her. I think Meghan and Harry will get a kick out of it. I'm still laughing at the sniffing and then the video stuff. Daniel has posted it. They need their own show. So let me go into that. This one I'm not gonna show it because it was on Netflix. The British press and royalists with their troll really enjoy lying to themselves. Oh my god, there's so much. They are restless and miserable 24/7 because of envy and jealousy. Now they are saying Meghan sold out because she has a few things to sell. My dear, if it's easy, try. With love, Meghan. There's all of that. Great insight for us in the UK and trolls that what Meghan has achieved and setting up as ever was not a form of sole trader arrangement, but a serious endeavor able to give employment to other families. I can now see the reason for the difficulties she has been having in complying with the necessary government legislation and copyright requirements. She certainly has an entrepreneurial brain which will have been lost if she had stayed in the royal family. Absorb nutrient and sustenance in a passive way. Okay, so let's go into this one. Okay, so that's gonna be the oh my lord, there's more. Okay, the British press and royalists with their troll really enjoy lying to themselves. There's a laugh here. They are restless and miserable 24/7 because of envy and jealousy. Now they are saying Meghan sold out because she has a few things to sell. My dear, if it's easy, try. Okay, 1 minute and 22 seconds. Luckily, this is the first time I'm seeing all of this. Otherwise, I would have stopped it already. But I want to share them with you if some of you are not on X or TikTok.
You can tell who's never ran a business before. Let's just approach this from a logical standpoint. I know that's probably foreign to you, but walk with me. You can even hold my hand if need be. As Ever was founded by Meghan, yes, but it's not just Meghan like in her kitchen whipping up jams. Like, you understand that, right? As Ever is an actual company, a business, a corporation with employees, grown employees, married employees with kids who have real California bills to pay. Like, what exactly would any of them get out of stocking 5 of each product? There was what, about 20 products? So they've sold 100 products and the entire company is gonna get paid from that? Like, I just wonder, like, at what point does reality enter the chat when y'all are thinking and discussing Meghan Sussex? Also, outside of that, acting like stocking 5 of each of those products and selling out of them within minutes is not a success is within of itself just ignorant. I want you to try it. Take your best pictures, mix up your best recipes, put together your best website, promote it to your best ability, and then put it out there and see what happens. Stock just 5 each. Tell me how quickly you sell out.
Yeah, I said something like that when that thing first came out, the conversation of that, and I was like, just to think, she had to buy not only the jars, okay, the item itself, the gem. Let's just pick the gem for instance, the packaging, and I spoke about the packaging alone already, because the designing, you have to hire somebody to do it and all of that. Think of all the upfront expenses, okay, of just the product itself, not the people making it, just the upfront expenses, even the designing of the product and the people or the company that make the product itself. All these, you have to hire somebody to do it for you, okay? And then she has to approve them as well. And then the product itself, with all the upfront expenses plus selling the product, she has to come somewhere with some sort of profit of it. Okay, so this is the thing that she's sort of saying. I sort of mentioning it, you know, when the thing first came out. I don't know which video that I said in, but sometime last week. Okay, let me read some of the comment. We saw the number of battle coming off the conveyor belt and being labeled as a battle facility. Spoken truth. That's exactly what I said, the truth. What, and even there's one I responded to where the person said, oh, she only sold either 5 or 10, and I was like, at least all 5 or 10 sold out. Right? That's exactly what I said to Ocho. Why are you not doing that as a business? There's that. Oh my effing God. These women are completely and utterly unhinged. It's actually quite scary. It's crazy. There's another one. Oh my God, this one is longer. There's more. Whew, she's putting a lot. There's a lot. Here, Meghan Sussex, we are happy you sold out, but they need you to come and sit on the round table for girls talk. Oh my God, this is long. Yeah, there's gonna be different videos. I didn't know all of these were there.
Meghan, if you don't get your behind back in that farmhouse, storehouse, warehouse, and put these products back on this website right now. Because I know Doria taught you better than that. I know Miss Doria Ragland taught you better than that. To get on this internet at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and release 8 damn products that you knew were gonna sell out. Because not only do you have people who actually want them, but you got your haters that want them too. So then it leaves the people like me. People like me who got on this internet yesterday to just let the people know what the line sheet was, what they should be getting ready for, and I missed it. I don't have not a cookie crumb. I don't have not one damn flour sprinkle. I am absolutely beside myself right now and have been for hours. I haven't even gotten any work done today. Those are pajamas.
There's one squatty who took the day off. She said she wanted to shop in peace, but she didn't get anything. Everything was sold out. Oh my God. But let's continue.
I've not done anything. I'm in a state of arrested development right now because I just cannot believe that I have been treated the way that I've been treated this morning. And I've been rooting for you. I fear the team is never going to be able to beat these allegations that you guys are not honing in the way that you should, because this launch, though I am so happy it's successful for you, it's just riddled with things we got to do differently next time. And you know what was a good example of this? Nell Diamond of Hill House. Because she used to be dropping them nap dresses all willy-nilly throughout the day, throughout the weeks. And we were like, Nell, can you give us a heads up? How much? What time should I be available? We got her together real quick. See, and my fucking light didn't went out. We got her together quick. And it's been a seamless process since. We're happy with it. She gives us a line sheet with the prices. Was allowing us to log into the website to make accounts, which we weren't able to do that on as ever. You could only be on the website to subscribe, and that's great for the newsletter, but like, we need to make sure that this checkout is seamless, is successful, is quick, it is easy. Nell gave us that. Now these drops, these nap dress drops they're easy. And I guess my thing is, if you were gonna get on Beyonce's internet that early in the morning, you should have released this yesterday.
Beyonce's internet.
Because you know what that is? That is an April Fool's joke. That is a psych. That is what that is. Because there's no reason why I was sitting in front of my computer, in front of my desktop at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, and everything was gone. Everything was gone. Gone. That doesn't make sense. Make it make sense, Meghan. Rachel, Meghan, Markle, Mountbatten, Windsor, Sussex. Make it make sense. And I know you got some more flower sprinkles because I saw in that video you posted earlier that you had some sprinkles in that Ziploc bag. So run them over. Run them over. I'll send you my address in the DMs. Here's the proof that I've been talking about, the receipts I've been talking about. You posted this 9 hours ago. 9 hours ago. 9 hours ago. Beloved, 9 hours ago, it was 4:40 a.m. in New Orleans, which meant it was 2:40 a.m. in Montecito? No way you slept last night. No way anybody in your house slept last night. You're probably napping right now.
Maybe she scheduled it. She probably scheduled it and said, this is the time I'm going to put it up. I like her complaint. It's funny though.
Probably not real good because you didn't sold out. And again, I'm happy for you. I'm so happy for you. I've been wanting this for you, but I'm not happy for me. I'm not happy for me. My pockets are full. My shelves are empty. We don't like that. That was not the plan. That was not the plan. And that's not even the one that I'm mad about. If you want to be up at 2:40 a.m. sprinkling Instagrams, that's okay. That's okay. But this one is the one that I have the problem with. This one. This is the one where you said, "We're live! We're live!" That was 6 hours ago. 6 hours ago, it was 7:42 a.m. in New Orleans, which means it was 5:42 a.m. in Montecito, California. Who are you selling these products to? Your chickens aren't up that early, Meghan. The chickens are asleep. What am I gonna buy today? I planned this. I looked at that line sheet up and down, left to right, back, front, and I don't have anything. Because I don't understand why I wasn't one of the chosen ones. Piers Morgan is probably drinking tea and having some of these flour sprinkles. Because you know he had his people on the ready. And I didn't get one. That about it.
I love her complaint. It's so nice. I got on shortly after 9. And I got everything except the amazing honey and the flour sprinkles. I feel you, sis. I'm in California and then get the flour sprinkle or gem the first. She is serious about this issue. I know. That is so sweet. Okay, I tell you, the haters want them more so they can give bad ratings after licking the bottles clean. Sis call her all her names. There's a laugh here. Someone please get this to the Duchess. That was kind of funny.
Meghan.
Let's go into that. With love, Meghan is beautiful, joy, happiness, and self-love. Informative this year is all about soft life. Okay, so there's more. Oh my God, the squad are talking. This one is 22nd.
You know how some like cooking influencers are like, here's a quick meal when you don't have a lot of time, and then it's like not a quick meal? Meghan Markle's one pot pasta. Meghan Markle's one pot pasta. I don't want to hear y'all ever say this woman is not relatable. I'm very confused. Now I know it was just actual like hating. You know how
Okay, so
like,
that's that. Okay, let's go into that. There's no comment under this. Are there more? Oh my God, squaddies are putting. All right, let's see here. There's the laugh here. Sussex squad, come and laugh with me. The British press and royalists are insane joke. It will take some time to come to the UK. Alright, 26 seconds. Meghan Markle's first product sells out within minutes as Duchess of Sussex apps to snub the UK. We have to take into consideration of some of the executive orders that Trump is doing in terms of tariff. Maybe that might have take into consideration why she's not shipping outside of the US yet. Okay, so take that into consideration. Let's see here.
They can't help themselves. Meghan Markle's first product sold out within minutes as Duchess of Sussex opts to snub the UK. Because her products are not available outside the US, she's obviously doing that to snub the UK. How dare she? How dare she?
Alright, the squad are laughing here. Okay, let's go into this. I can't believe I'm going to all of them. Pause. This one is slightly long. There's more. Okay, this beautiful lady has just finished watching With Love Meghan, and she is making me feel sweet about the show again. Only toxic, racist, evil, bitter, venet trolls hate the show because of their envy and jealousy. 2 minutes and 26 seconds.
Y'all, I just finished watching With Love Meghan, and can I say, Meghan Sussex did the darn thing, okay? She did her thing with that show. It is exactly what I needed. as a woman who is feeling burnt out, overwhelmed, who's carrying multiple things on her shoulders, a woman who has been conditioned to overperform, overachieve, who has been conditioned to put everybody else before her, to think about everyone
Everybody
else's
else?
feelings and making sure everybody else is all right. It was so refreshing to see a show with someone who's being soft, who's living her like
best life,
soft girl era. She's baking, she's making tea from scratch, she's making candles from scratch, she's cooking healthy, delicious meals, she's spending time with her friends, she's making new friends and connecting with people in her like space, she's practicing skincare, she's gardening, like, oh my god, I really needed to see that. I am inspired by it. I am encouraged. I am motivated. And I said in my last video that my mantra, definitely for this year, but for the next few years and probably the rest of my life, is I am going to go hard at being soft. I'm gonna go hard because we deserve it. Like, we deserve softness, we deserve joy, we deserve friendship and family and laughter and just I'm inspired.
That was nice. Yeah, so many come on. So many unnecessary burden have been put on minorities, African Americans. Yeah, we just need to just think of ourselves for now. Alright, let's see the comment here. I knew it was gonna happen when her stuff hit the market, and I bet the haters even bought half of her products because they can't resist. Absolutely true. The Devengers are so envious Meghan is doing well. They so wanted her to fail. Yeah, and they wanted something to laugh about, to brag about, to mock her, but that didn't happen. God is good. There's all of the emojis. Let's go into this. Oh my god, that's a lot, and there's more. There's more. Okay, this one is a minute. Meghan Sussex is intelligent, loving, and caring, and powerful. Her light shines strong, and that's exactly why toxic, racist, evil, bitter, whining. Did I do this? Okay. Can't stand her, even though she didn't do nothing to them personally. The prince chose her over them. You could see why. When Harry was leaving and said something like, I know I haven't made something.
And I know I haven't always got it right.
But he knows what he was doing. Okay, 1 minute. Let's listen.
Like, where is she evil? I'm still watching. I'm in episode 3, maybe 4 now, trying to figure out at what point did she turn into this villain that everybody has portrayed her to be? At what point is she a monster? She kicking puppies? What has she done? Like,
Kicking
what?
puppies.
That part. Like, how can you be so mad at a stranger? Like, people, it's just like, and so I just kept watching because I'm like, I'm gonna get down to the bottom of why people hate her. You know what I'm saying? Because it's got to be something. But all I see is light around her. And then I finally got it. It's her light and her happiness. He is genuinely happy.
Yeah.
It comes through her pores. It's light all around her. And when you evil and live in the darkness, it's like poison.
Yes.
It's like poison. It's everything she represents. Absolutely. And she is living the American dream. And they want it back. They want to take that dream back from her because it was never meant for her in the first place, okay? Yeah.
That's a very good point. That's a very good point. And not only that, now so many people, like myself, even though I started a bit, like what now, maybe 4 or 5 years now, people who didn't care what she was doing. Everybody had their own little issues, minding their own business. Now they're making people look into it and say, okay, let me see what you're talking about. I want to see it for myself. And once they get there, they realize it's completely opposite. And now they capture a new fan base. I'm telling you, these people are crazy. That was very good. I would like to hear the other lady's point of view as well. I'm gonna go into that. She is indeed intelligent, as she nearly has and nearly got away with her awful behavior. Oh, please. These are the people. Why? Because she was supposed to accept jealous, baby brain Kate abuse. Let's go into this. I think I've heard her before. Ladies and gentlemen, the Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, the intelligent, loving, and caring one of them all, they drive Harry and Meghan away just because got job done better than them. There's all those hashtags. Let's listen.
See about Meghan Markle, Princess Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, is that once Prince Harry convinced her to marry him, she got a good look around that place and discovered that she was the smartest person there. She was the most elegant and refined person there.
Especially that video when all four of them were on stage. Oh my goodness. She was just being herself and let it be known, and then they hit her for it, and their radar went up, and then they started.
She was the person that had the best taste. She was the person that garnered all the headlines that those royals are so sad and greedy for. And after all of that, after they tried to destroy her mentally and physically, she looked around those dusty old castles and said, this place is ghetto. You know what's nicer? My place. You know what's more delicious? My food. You know whose wardrobe is more elegant, refined, cute? Mine. I love that. They cannot stand it. So of course we hear the exact same kind of nasty things about her that we hear about Beyonce and that we heard about Kamala Harris. All this girl is doing is giving us a lifestyle show. The exact same way she gave us that lifestyle blog, The Dig. That's all she's doing. She's doing what she loves, and I love lifestyle content. I especially love Leos that create lifestyle content like Martha Stewart. I can't wait to see what Princess Meghan has cooked up for us. I'm going to cook everything that she cooks.
I won't be surprised now that she's saying some of these. I won't be surprised if she does her and Harry become as successful as Oprah. Because at one point, I don't know if Oprah still have her magazine. There's a possibility she might have her magazine. Oh my God, thinking about all of these, there's a lot to be done. And then you cannot trust people. Especially look what's going on with Santa Body. But that's one thing. And then the main thing that I would love for them to have is their own, let's say, network, like a station, and do their own. They already have their production, but to air the thing the same way the Oprah, the O Network. You have a lot of Tyler Perry's content and stuff like that. So I would love for her to have that. But there's so much that needs to be done. Oh my goodness. But there's a possibility. Who knows? Depend how far she wants to take it. But then again, she has Netflix as that aspect. But if she decided to take another further and do her own Sussex network, who knows? I don't know. And then air her own shows and things like that. But let's continue.
She has amazing outfits on. Like usual, I try to find them. She is fun to me. That kind of content is fun to me. And since I'm dedicated as a member of the 92% and a Black woman living in America who's taking the next 4 years off to have fun, I invite you.
Didn't I tell you guys, this was the perfect light that a lot of Americans needed. It came perfect timing when you look at the comparison politically and the thing that Meghan is doing. I saw it miles away. I even had some squaddies who were saying, oh, I'm not about politics. I'm only here for Meghan. I was like, if you don't see what I see, you don't belong on my channel. You could unsubscribe. I didn't say it like that, but something like that. It is so parallel. I will not say parallel because they're not the same. The political aspect of things and Meghan and Harry kind of thing, not exactly the same in terms of the word that I use, parallel. But they, I would say contrast, but running in the same direction. That's where the parallel come into play. Running in the same direction is like the contrast. as something happened politically, and there's Harry and Meghan sort of lifestyle or things that they just doing generally without even, I don't know, they just being themselves, but it contradicts what's happening politically, and they're running the same direction in a parallel way, okay, but not the same, but to contradict, to counterbalance. That's the thing, to counterbalance what's happening politically. Okay, it's like light and darkness, good versus evil, this kind of thing. And as Harry and Meghan moving forward, life is moving forward, and things are the people who's running the government worldwide, not just the US, not just the UK, worldwide. Okay, and as Harry and Meghan doing their own thing, their own way, and it counterbalance what's happening politically. That's what I mean by parallel, but not to say it is exactly the same thing. Okay, you guys see what's happening with politically. Harry and Meghan are completely opposite of that, but it counterbalance what's happening politically. I hope I make sense with that. But anyway, I like the way she put, as the 92%ers, I'm taking the next 4 years off, da. I like the way she put it. Let me move it back slightly.
Well, I try to find them. She is fun to me. That kind of content is fun to me. And since I'm dedicated as a member of the 92% and a Black woman living in America who's taking the next 4 years off to having fun,
yeah,
I invite you to enjoy watching all of the haterade that she receives, because everyone knows she was smarter than anyone else in any of those castles, more educated, more world-traveled, more intellectual, more articulate, more wise, more loving, more fun, prettier, youthful. Ooh, they aging like spoiled milk over there in Buckingham Palace in Windsor. Can't wait to see the show. I am so excited. And just so y'all know, honestly, I used to live in the UK. I love the fact that we had a black princess. When she got married, I threw a black princess party. And
okay, I think I saw that.
Hats. I put on my hat. I invited my friends over to watch that wedding. They can't stand how beautiful and elegant and refined and unbothered she is. Yeah, I want to see the house in Montecito. I want to see how she cooks. I want to see the way she lays things out, the way she decorates. I want to see what products she has created for us to enjoy. I cannot wait. Thank you, Meghan Markle, for being our BAP, our Black American princess. I can't wait to watch it. And haters, just hate on. That's what y'all gonna do anyway.
I think I saw that already. Let's do some of the comment here. Beautifully said. Meghan caused black people to show off style made from Le Crueset stoneware. The Harlem Toy de Jour picture, I hope I said correctly, features the beloved toy pattern created by renowned interior designer Sheila Bridges. Alright, so there's that, there's this. A word was said here, and an answer to all those. What did she do wrong? Stupid question. She did absolutely nothing but be her best self as ever. She worked harder than all of them, and they couldn't have that because it shows how lazy they are in real life. But the thing is that they put so much energy on everything else, to destroy, to do unethical things, all sort of that. But to work for the people, nope, they can't do that. She, like Diana and Harry, wanted to make the world better and brighter. OMG, I love this. The aging like milk over there. Yep, our princess stay glowing and youthful and fun. Yes, we love our BAP. Alright, where was the other one? I think after this I'm done. Did she put another one? Oh my god, there's so much. Okay, so this is, oh my god, it's long. I started following her because there were some short videos that were being recommended to me on YouTube. Okay, I really love how Meghan Sussex is bringing out joy, self-love, care, and a soft side elegance of cooking out a lot of gorgeous people around the world. All right, 5 minutes. This one is long. Let's listen to her.
Today is another work from home day, and Meghan Sussex got me down here in the kitchen making focaccia bread to go along with my pasta fagioli soup that I made on yesterday.
She was saying, I just started following her on YouTube. She said that she was on a diet or something like that. She was doing some stuff, but anyway, let's continue.
So instructions say to add warm water, 1 cup of warm water, 2 cups of bread flour, a tablespoon of olive oil, and a teaspoon of yeast to a bowl and mix. I'm just going to use my hands until it forms a dough. I got a spatula, and the instruction says to then add the salt. So I'm going to mix. Switched out the spatula for a spoon. This spoon works better. Sticky, but the instruction said it would be sticky. And I think now I'm supposed to cover it up and let it rest for 2 hours. This is what it looks like. And the instructions actually say to drizzle olive oil on top, then cover and let it rise for 2 hours. So it's 2 hours later and the dough has risen. So now from this point, all I have to do is just pour it out into my raised pan right here. And then, yeah, I just... and then you just shape it. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like focaccia bread. You just shape it so it says so that it goes towards the edges of the pan. And it says you may have to play around with it a bit to get it to do that. So that it reaches the edges of the pan. I don't know why, but I'm just following the instructions. So this is what it's looking like. It then says to cover again and let it rise for another 30 minutes. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll be back. And while that's rising, let's cut off a sprig from the rosemary so that we can put it on the bread. I can't find my garden shears, so we're using these, some scissors. Isn't it fantastic? Go out into your garden and snip off a piece of herb for whatever it is you're cooking.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll rise, the bread will rise, and then we put it in the oven to bake. So it's been 30 minutes. The dough has risen. So I just oil my fingertips, and then I press little wells into the dough. Sprinkle some oil on top, add some rosemary, some flaky sea salt, and then it goes in the oven. I'll be back. So I added some rosemary. I'm gonna drizzle olive oil on top. And then it says to add some kosher salt. Not too much for those of us who have blood pressure issues.
That's too much already.
It goes in the oven to bake for 25 to 30 minutes. See you then. I did it. I can't believe I did it. Let's taste it. Mmm.
You gotta be careful not to eat too much of that.
Crispy on the outside, soft and moist on the inside. Mm-hmm. This is good. I'm getting ready to fix me a bowl of leftover pasta fagioli. If I can do this, you can do this. 10 out of 10.
All right, so that's that. I think I spoke about it in my last video on Happy Team Sussex that I was doing some cooking yesterday. I did record some stuff, so at some point I need to put it together. There was something I did. I recorded as well a while back about sea salt. That's something I need to put together for y'all as well. Okay, so this is the next one. Oh, come on. Let me pause this. These two responses are from Tabitha. Okay, I love her. Grand Tabitha's Speak Politics. Okay, so let's go into this. Alright, I think I'll be done after this. It's pretty long. Okay, let's see here. What did all the toxic, racist, evil, bitter, vintage white trolls who hate Meghan Sussex for doing nothing to them personally have in common? I said they are unloved and hate themselves. Alright, let's see this one.
Most girls, except when it comes to Meghan Markle, Meghan Success. And it's always a particular type of woman doing the hating. The one that is not looking better than she is. The one that is not married to a prince. Hate genuinely doesn't look good in anybody. Like,
oh, there's more.
All the people who make mockery of Meghan Sussex have in common. You know what I'm talking about.
Alright, so that's that.
isn't it funny how we all...
And the thing
isn't
is
it
that...
funny how we all...
And the thing is that many of those people who probably would never be talking about Meghan Sussex in a way, all of a sudden talking about her in a positive way. Okay, the toxic, racist, evil, hateful trolls can never watch attentively. They just look at whatever the Rangers have said and just typing nonsense undercover bitter fans. Meghan Sussex lead. They talk and follow. No wonder Harry feels sorry for them. Alright, this one is 4 minutes and 20 something seconds. So many videos. I think I will be done after this.
If you guys hate Meghan Sussex so much, why do you camp out on her Instagram page just to wait for her to post content so you can comment about it and tweet about it? Like, if you hate her, just don't watch her stuff. So Meghan made some green dyed waffles for St. Patrick's Day, and her haters on the internet just went wild, you know, because she used 2 different waffle irons and had 2 different waffles, one for her and one for the kids. Now, of course, this person didn't even get that. They were like, oh, she lied. She lied because the waffle iron she used isn't the same as the waffles she made for the kids. Yeah, because you didn't watch the videos very closely anyway. You just were trying to nitpick and try to say that she lied. Because if you watch the videos, she's using different mixing bowls. Like right here, she's using a mixing bowl. And then she immediately pans to a different mixing bowl. And yes, the waffle she shows with the cute little plating for her kids is not the same waffle that came out of the waffle iron she's using in the video. That's on this plating, the one that she plated for herself. These people that hate on Meghan Markle, they just cannot stand her doing anything. These derangers, as they're being called, which I agree with that sentiment, just camp out on her social media to find anything to harp on about her. And this is like the most ridiculous thing to harp on about, because there are many reasons why a person would use 2 different waffle irons. And you could tell there was a purpose for it because she's using 2 different mixing bowls. Now, she could have been both like her and someone else making waffles at the same time. So they were using 2 different waffle irons because she was making waffles with another person because there were 2 different mixing bowls in the video footage. But then also, it could be because the 2 different mixing bowls had 2 different mixtures of batter, and she didn't want to cross-contaminate the batter with the waffle iron she was using. I was at a hotel that had a build your own breakfast bar, and they had, you can make your own waffles, and they had specific batter that was gluten-free and that you used with a specific waffle iron. Because if you used the other batter with that waffle iron, they would have to take that waffle iron and go deep clean it, because you could actually, you know, make someone really sick and potentially kill someone by cross-contaminating those things. So maybe
these people don't know about this type of thing, and there are some who will go out of their way to do this kind of thing. Like when there are buffet like this open, like I don't eat these things, because there's some people who go out of their way to do stupid things to the food. Things that goes inside your body, you have to be very careful with.
I don't know. Her children had a different requirement for the batter, the waffles that she made, and she used a different waffle iron. You could tell that the waffles she made for the children were smaller too. So maybe she didn't want to make big waffles for those children. She made the big waffle for her, and she made the smaller waffles for them. I mean, there are so many reasons why she would use 2 different waffle irons, and you guys didn't get that when you saw the 2 different bowls. You didn't get that when you saw the 2 different bowls in the video. Like, come on, you guys. You guys can't be that dense. You guys are so dense. And it doesn't even freaking matter, because if you don't like her, why camp out on her social media page in the first place? If you don't like her, just don't watch her content. It's just that simple. You don't have to watch her content. Instead, you watch her content and then you tweet about it because you have no fucking life. We had 2 different griddles in my house growing up, and my grandma used 2 different griddles at the same time to make pancakes because she didn't want to sit there all day making pancakes for everyone. That's why she had 2 different griddles going at the same time. Maybe Megan had 2 different waffle irons going at the same time because she was making multiple waffles for multiple people, not just her and her kids. Just as easy as it was for her haters to brand her as a liar from those few short reels, it could have been just as easy for them to draw a reasonable conclusion that didn't come from a place of hate.
Logic.
Okay.
Common sense. Alright, there's this one here with Love Meghan. Okay, the Derangers secretly want her life. Even if they have her life, they won't even know how to handle it. Look at the other brother. Okay, he's gonna be king, but yet he's worrying about his little brother. They do not appreciate life at all. The Rangers secretly want her life. They hate her just to hate her. They make things up. They are usually of a particular demographic. Let's go into that. Oh my God, there's a lot. Okay, with Love Meghan is all enjoy, comfort, self-warm, and self-love. It's a show you watch to relax. The right people got it. Exactly. 44 seconds.
Who else is watching Meghan Markle's show? I am locked in. Okay, something in me has been unlocked since watching it. I've always loved homemaking. Like, I've always had like a homemaker in me. I love throwing gatherings. I love cooking for a bunch of people. I love like all of that shit. I just haven't found the right people to do it with. But anyway, I'm about to have my own garden now, and I'm about to make that cake. Like, she triggered and unlocked something in me that has been trying to escape, and I'm obsessed with that show. Who else is
Okay, so that's that. I think I shared her video already. Okay, what is this now? Okay, definitely this is it. I'm not gonna go into it so I don't see anymore. Me, I love the series with Love Meghan on Netflix. Okay, dear Meghan Sussex, I hope this video gives you joy and you're proud of all the wonderful women you inspire. Meghan, okay, love how Meghan, what is that? Okay, I guess I love how Meghan is bringing out a soft side elegance, joy, and self-love. They've been fighting for so long with Love Meghan. Okay, so there's all the hashtag. All right, let's play. 2 minutes and 42 seconds. Oh my God, there's so much. All right, let's
a whole cake, 2 cakes from scratch, and they taste good. I am making such good progress, friends. So I made the cake from with Love Meghan. So I have 2 types of cake here. So this is the original recipe, and then over here is just straight lemon, because I wasn't sure how my kids would feel about the raspberry, although the raspberry lemon is a hit. And guys, I'm a type 2 diabetic, so I cannot eat this. I think I went into diabetic coma whipping up this buttercream because I was licking it off my fingers. It was so good. And the cake is super moist. I did squeeze about a half of a lemon into the batter of both of them. It's so moist and yummy and lemony. And if you have not tried the recipe, I suggest you give it a try. Not diabetic friendly, but for those of you who can eat all the sugar you want, here she is. So this is, I made 2 different cakes, and this is what's left of 2 cakes. I've merged it into 1 cake dish, and I have been giving this cake away to everybody, and everybody loves it. So I gave some to my server at Applebee's today, and he loved it. He loved it. I was actually having lunch with some friends, and I made them little gift boxes because that's what Meghan would do. And I had these cute little I wish I had pictures of them. I have these cute little boxes of a little cake sampler, so they got a raspberry and a lemon in there, and I put a little note on it. But one of my friends, Natalie, she had to work late, so the server got her cake, and he loved it. So, but I'm gonna drop a piece off by Natalie to work tomorrow because she's sad that she didn't get her cake, and she should be. So if you haven't tried the recipe, give it a try. Super easy to make. I only do 2 tiers because while I'm a big back, I know I should not be eating this. So I didn't want to do 3 tiers. But instead I made 2 whole cakes that were both 2 tiers. So there's that. Give the recipe a try. Love this show. And I love how it's bringing the 92% together. And it has opened up a homemaker button in me that I didn't even know existed.
One of the thing I was thinking as I was watching her video is people have to watch what they eat. And then as she went on in her video, she said she has type 2 diabetes. So people, not only for that aspect, but also the weight. People need to be careful. You keep on eating these things, you have to complement it, do some exercise, some movement to burn those things out. Otherwise, they're gonna sit up and add up, and before you know it, overweight. So this is definitely the last one. Okay, I just want you to know With Love Meghan is pleasant to watch, and it got you joy and a creative error too. It's comforting and relaxing. Watch it on Netflix and thank me later. All right, that's all those hashtags. 1 minute and 38 seconds.
Hello. I watched With Love Meghan, and I've watched it now like 3 times. It's so good. It's so wholesome. It's absolutely amazing. Like, I genuinely can't understand why anybody would have an issue with this show or with her. Like, I don't get it. I love everything about her. She just seems very well-rounded. Stop the hating. Let the woman be. And be on the lookout for season 2 because it's going to be gorgeous. It's going to be amazing. She just had so many good ideas, and there were so many ways that she was like doing stuff that was like simple and easy and creative. It's just so cute. It's really cute. It's for the soft girls, and I'm going to get into my soft girl era. But it made me actually want to start like getting back into like cooking as much as I used to. Because I love to cook, but I have not like gone like full throttle the way that I used to. A couple of years ago, I used to just literally make everything from scratch, like literally everything. So it I guess like relit that flame in me to be that creative again and to just have so much fun doing the things that I loved doing. It was chef's kiss. So good. So good, and I cannot wait for season 2. So you guys leave that woman alone. Okay? Leave her alone. Please.
Yep, they were trying to get Americans to hate her, but they got the opposite. I wish she was on X. I made a diabetic version of Meghan's cake using date sugar and almond flour, and it was incredible. Substitute no sugar added, store-bought preserve, and use whipped coconut and cream date sugar for the icing. My dear, you can tell her on TikTok. Her name is in the beginning of the video and the end. All right, congratulations. Well, I think I could understand people telling her things like that, but I think it's things that she is comfortable to share with people. She will probably, let's say this person gave her the recipe, she will have to take it to, let's say, a specialist, a professional, a nutritionist to look into that and see how things can be substituted. This thing is very... there's that fine line. People need to be very careful. And then I don't think she wants to tell people this is what will be good for certain type of people. And I think the things that she share is things that she does for herself, and you follow it at your own discretion. All right, but if she's going into a specific type of people who have medical issue, that's a big no-no, in my humble opinion. Then again, like I said, she could do whatever she wants. Congratulations. It looks delicious. You did a good job. Lovely. Okay. There's probably more. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to go to the next tweet, okay? There's so much. I spent almost an hour just showing you TikTok videos. Next one. Daniel, I got his as ever box. I know he's excited to sip his tea while eating some cookies and crepes. I just got my as ever herbal peppermint tea, and I'm really happy about that. Meghan's calligraphy on the packaging is a nice touch. Alright, 15 seconds. There's no sound. I like the package. Daniel. Okay, it's playing again. Alright, there's no comment. Next tweet. To Meghan's part-time haters that want Harry to appear on With Love Meghan, to cook with Meghan, or y'all sure? Just asking before y'all will abuse my sister Meghan, since y'all can't hide the jealousy, hatred, and selective madness on this street. There's the laugh and the clown. Y'all better keep the tantrum in check. Alright, so Harry loves to eat. Harry, look how he's looking at Meghan. There's all of this, but Meghan's one they have to share. There's that, and that's it. Let's go to the next one. Oh my god, it's literally 4:19. I didn't even start editing yet. Alright, I'm only trying her tea so you don't have to. That's what the derangers are saying. Okay, baby D, get down off the cross. We need the wood, but thank you for sacrifice. Oh no, baby D, did you burn your tongue drinking that tea too fast? Okay, that's the funniest thing. Alright, so that's that. There's more comment. I'm leaving that alone. Alright, people's posting all sort of things. You could read this. These are not on my list. Let's go to the next tweet. Okay, so there's that. Well, I've fallen under Meghan's spell. Pay a visit to the Crueset outlet store in my area and purchase their cookware for the first time. I am so happy about it. So that's what. There's that. Made in France. There's the. Okay. There's no comment. Just this one inspired by Meghan. Next tweet. So now this might be another video. There might be part 1, part 2, part 3 about Meghan's podcast. The squad are preparing. Okay, confession of a female founder dropped tomorrow. That's a GIF dancing. There's this one with Britney Spears. I love how happy you have been this past few months. You deserve it literally. Okay, OMG, I've been waiting for this moment for so long. I don't even see negative anymore. There's that. This, I think, there was a video that Britney Spears put out. Could have been, was it last year or the year before? It was maybe a couple years ago. Let's say 2 years, the most. The people were upset she was using a knife and all of that. I think I brought it up in one of my videos, and I was like, you know, you don't see any kids around. She's doing her thing, and knowing the nonsense that she went through, she's just happy. It's just unfortunately she shared it. Move over. The squad are dancing. All right, regarding the podcast. Next tweet, and it's making reference to the podcast as well. Okay, so that's a video. Sis is saying what we supporters are all feeling. One more sleep till the podcast. 41 seconds. Okay, she also has a podcast coming out Tuesday.
I am so excited for this podcast. I cannot wait for it to drop on Tuesday. I am so proud of Meghan. Like, she is living the American dream. She done married her prince. She got her 2 kids. She has her lifestyle show on Netflix. Her 2nd season has been inked. Her new brands just sold out all of these products. And she got this podcast that's about to drop. Like, honey, you are living the American dream. You are out of the hellhole. You are back here on American soil where we can love you and support you.
Exactly.
Go and live your best life, darling. So happy for you.
Yep. Yep. There's that. Confession of a Female Founder as ever. Meghan with Love Meghan. That's an ad. Okay, preach. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's like when Archetypes with Meghan was coming out. I look forward to Confession of a Female Founder. I know Kate is like, damn, Meghan, how can I do this? I'm tired of being close up in this place. Can't go have drinks. Can't go out for dinner. I know snores to death. And the thing is that, let's say if what's the other one? The Kate had an idea, whatever it is. But guess what? The moment she come with an idea, the others, the courtiers, they will take it over and craft it the way that they want her to present it. Even Meghan, if Meghan was over there, she came with an idea, they will take it from her. Either they craft it to sabotage her so they could make the paper talk about her, or they will take it from her and give it to someone else who they want to be looked differently. Those people are toxic. This is why when she was over there, the things that she worked on, she learned these people's tactic really quickly. She didn't tell nobody about the cookbook and what was the other one, smart work and things like that. Alright. She has supporters around the world. That's for sure. Alright, so there's another one talking about the podcast. I can't believe this. I've been recording for 1 hour and 33 minutes. Plus, I did another video before. Okay, Meghan's fan juggling as ever and Confession of a Female Founder. The GIF eating. Yep. The podcast they're gonna listen to. Belly and ears crying out for help. We are being spoiled. There's that. The squad is well fed. Yep. We have suffered for a while. We deserve every overfeeding. That's for sure. Me? Yep. There's that. What is that? Let's pause this. Okay, this is how I picture Meghan feeding us in 2025. Ivorian inspired video. Oh, there's probably a music. Let's see here. Oh my gosh. I don't even think I could show this. Not only the music would not be able to play, the video would not be able to play properly. I don't even think I could show this. Alright, so this is my last one. I'm gonna focus on 2 videos within that tweet. Alright. Princess Diana will give her children pocket change to teach them how to interact in a normal life. Okay, this one is only 13 seconds. Princess Diana coming out of a store with Prince Harry.
She would give the boys a little bit of pocket money so that they could go in and buy sweets for themselves and just get used to interacting as normal people do. And she said that Charles thinks that I'm overdoing it. She would give the boys a little bit of...
Look at Harry now. All right. What did Harry say? He never had a house key or something like that until he's living with Meghan. Just guess what that she gave to Prince Charles. Never forget the time Princess Diana handed Prince Charles a dirty diaper. 11 seconds. The way she handed to him. Let's see the comments here. All right. It's her movement and full hand release, then his look at the containment within. Princess Diana knew exactly how to display her discomfort and upstage jaws. There's that. That's an ad. There's the laugh here. Age knew he was full of shit. Oh my goodness. There's more. There's more little videos here and there. You know, we've seen this before, and I've shared this in past videos. I can't even share everything. But anyway, I just wanted to show you the first two. Alright, especially that one. Alright, so let's do a prayer. Prayer for self-love. Let's do that. Self-love. Let's look for an image. First one. Short prayer for self-love. Dear God, I want to care for myself in better ways than I am now, but I don't know what to do or where to start. I am praying to you because I want to love myself so I can love others better. I want to do this in the right way, so please guide me. I trust you to help me on this new path I'm taking. I pray this in the name of Jesus. Amen. Alright, so that is it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Alright, so that's it. There's going to be part 1, part 2, part 3, because there was a long thread of TikTok videos. I actually stopped. I think there were more, but that's probably going to be one video by itself. So check those videos out, okay? Thank you for watching.